This is the view that the customer currently sees on the measuring system screen. A lot of customers told us that this view is too complex. To access certain functions, one has to navigate the menu and submenus. That is why many customers expressed the wish that we redesign the view. We now see the old 3D process landscape on the bottom right. It is still visible in the new view. Our team decided that it is still important to display the 3D process landscape. In this way, we combine existing old technology, more or less old technology, with the new interface. The customer sees, aha, the old familiar technology is running in the background. We now use a gradient chart, which is displayed in a large area on the upper left. To visualize quality progression over a selectable time range, we provide different view options. The first one is the shift view. It is adaptable. Further, we have a day view, week view, month view, and year view. You just have to click on the labeled button to switch to another view on the trend curve. In addition, we provide a shift counter in the upper right corner. In the past, this function was also relatively hidden. You had to access the measuring system and dig deep to find it. Now you can see it at first sight. Philip?
Yes. At the bottom left, we provide an animation that visualizes the process. Good and bad components are remarked in red or green. In this way, you observe the component condition directly after the process. Additional information is displayed in the info box. The animation view is customizable. In this case, we decide to use a close-up view and to simulate the straightening process. Another option is to display a straightening machine, as we will shortly see, or just the shaft in order to illustrate the process. So that the customer knows exactly, okay, the part that is processed is the right one and no mix-up has happened.
Good, then we have a second page. This page provides detailed information on all single processes. Its representation resembles the old crack detection. All processes are listed on the left side of the page. You can choose whether you want to display detailed information for all or only for rejected, so cracked components. If measurement data are still available for a single process, and if you click on this process, it is displayed graphically in the 3D process landscape in a large area on the upper right. In addition, its results are listed in a table on the bottom in the middle of the page. The table depicts when the crack happened, how big it is, how much energy it had, and what similarity it has. Further information is given in the info area on the bottom on the right side of the page. So you can see exactly and in detail what happened in each process at which time.
Okay, the third page provides fast access to functions of the analyzer software. Of course, these functions are only accessible with certain user level. Hence, it is guaranteed that only sophisticated users can change parameters. You can access the different functions simply by click on the respective icon. For example, you can access the frequency mask function. Or you can access the operator network and its subfunctions. Further, it is also possible to access the PLC, if changes are necessary, or the multiplexer to adapt measurement settings. All this by a simple click and much less time consuming, as it is no longer necessary to search the menu for individual functions.
Good. The fourth page provides a new way to analyze sensor coupling. If the sensor is mounted too loosely, the energy is too low. This is bad, as it means that you do not get enough signal, and under certain circumstances you may not detect a crack.
And you intend that the machine operator uses this page to properly mount the sensor, right?
Yes, exactly. All elements that we have seen here are adaptable and expandable. When new ideas came up, you can simply integrate them. If customers ask for additional elements, we can implement them and extend the pages presented before. Next to individual customers, this might also be helpful for the general customer base.
But here was the main idea nice and simple, right?
Exactly. Nice and simple. And for the technician or machine operator who may have to mount or change a sensor, so that he knows exactly during mounting when the limit for the tightening of the screw is reached. You use the torque wrench to tighten the screw, and usually you apply 8 Nm, but maybe 7 Nm would be sufficient to get a proper connection. Through this visualization, the technician or machine operator sees when the optimal coupling is achieved.
For how long are we discussing a simplified interface? Do you have any idea?
We have been discussing this for years. But now, in the face of Corona, we have actively put it into effect. But within 3 to 4 days we had the revised version of straightening ready. Then we added the chart for sensor coupling, and now it is done.
You mean this page only?
The visual one, right?
Yes, but the complete interface redesign has taken quite a few weeks. That is something to admit.
Yes, sure.
As you have to design and train the programming method.
Yes, you really have to think about what you want to integrate and display. That was not necessarily clear from the outset. We did have ideas though, but now we have to see how it is accepted by customers. I think we already have inquiries.
Exactly, there are already requests for it. Also, customer-specific wishes for adaptation, but these are also easy to implement.
Okay, many thanks to both of you.